Hey guys, this is me, Mystic Mitch. I'm here doing a reading for Marlene's. I don't think I've ever done a reading for you. So this should be pretty fun. So today I'm going to be using my steampunk deck, the one by Barbara Moore, because I do have two, but this one's the one by Barbara Moore. And it's magic meets machine. And anyway, so let's look at the bottom card just to see what it is. Okay, so the bottom card is the Three of Pentacles. And when I see the Three of Pentacles, I really think of two things. I think of synchronicity and teamwork. Why I think of synchronicity is I just always have kind of, every time I see this card, I'm like, wow, I'm like, things are kind of falling into place and things are syncing up. So that's why I think of synchronicity. Okay, and so then that's a good indicator for me that things are kind of falling into place for you. Okay, and then the second thing is that teamwork. Okay, and so if it's not synchronicity and things falling into place, then it's you with other people working towards a goal or working on a goal. Okay, and it's always a goal, especially dealing with pentacles. You know it it's working towards a goal, in my opinion. If this was a Three of Wands, then I would, anyway, I would say something else. But I just feel like it's working, it's teamwork. It's definitely teamwork or synchronicity. And so I guess we'll figure out which one doing the reading, okay? So, like I said, I've already shuffled, laid out the cards, and so let's get started, okay? And so the first card is the Ten of Swords, okay? And what I tell people all the time when I do a reading for them and the Ten of Swords comes up, and I always say, think of a phoenix and how phoenixes rise from their own ashes, okay? So when they die, they're reborn from their own ashes, okay? And so it being that it's the 10 and it's the 10 of swords, is that all this conflict and kind of strife and struggle, so to speak, is leaving. It's over, and you kind of need to pick yourself up, okay? Or it's on its way out, okay? And it's really how you see, especially this card, because it's like, okay, is the sun setting or is the sun rising? I always see the sun rise because, like I said, phoenixes rise from their own ashes. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to say about this card, is that the struggle, the conflict, the strife is on its way out. It's leaving, and you're going into a new cycle. Okay. So the next card that I see is the Chariot, okay? And when I see the Chariot, Chariot is really about movement. It's a movement card, and I'm not talking about a physical move. I'm just talking about movement as in through progression, okay? Progression through life, progression through general things. It's a progression, okay? And it really deals with success and triumphs. And so, if we go back to the last card, and the last card was the Ten of Swords, and that conflict and strife is leaving, this is saying that you've conquered that, okay? And that you've taken it, twisted it, and now you're moving forward, okay? And you are its champion now, so to speak, okay? And so this card is a really good indication that, things are starting to become successful, and that, that all these things are leaving, and you're moving forward, okay, and being successful, okay? So then the next card that I see is the Four of Wands. And when I see the Four of Wands, I always think of surprises, unexpected things, always positive. There's no negative on the four of wands. It could be delayed. That would be the only negative, but it's always positive, okay? And so here comes a good surprise for you, a positive surprise for you. Um, and we going through the reading, when I pull out another card, we can figure out what type of surprise it is. It's a good surprise. Clearly, it's a good surprise, but we can kind of see more of that. So it's a surprise celebration. So you could be celebrating something right now. Um, and so it's a really good thing. Okay, usually there's people there, who were there to be by your side. Okay, and so the next card is the Knight of Swords. Okay, and so chaotic energy is on its way in. Okay, and it's not bad, and it's not necessary, it's not always bad, I should say, and it's not always good. Okay, but it's chaotic energy. It's swift. It's coming in. It's gonna knock you on your ass a little bit. um this can also represent somebody that you kind of had to, so to speak, knock over and get them out of your way, that they probably weren't very beneficial to you at the time. And so they're coming up because they were an obstacle, but clearly you've kind of moved through this obstacle. Okay, and so this person is in the past, and you should leave them in the past. Okay, so, like, if you have any questions, you know how to get in touch with me. So, okay, so the next card is the Nine of Cups. Okay, and I don't know if you saw my last video. I'm sure you did. The Nine of Cups is a really good card, and like I said in the last video, okay, when back in the day in tarot, they used to ask their current, you're the current, to make a wish. Okay, and if this card came up, then your wish it was an indication that your wish would come through. Okay, and so that's a little bit of my tradition about this, and that's why it's a good card. It really talks about contentment. It really talks about wishes being fulfilled. It's a lot of positivity, and it's funny because it's a bar anyway, and so just see that. So, going back to the reading, I see the Chariot and the Four of Wands connected to this card. Okay, and so if I'm getting two feelings. Okay, the first feeling is that you're going after a job, and you really want this job, or you're going after some type of project or something. You know what I mean? Um, Again, let me know. And so, make a wish, and just know that there's a lot of positivity around what's going on. Okay. Oops, excuse me. With that, so that's the Nine of Cups. So the last card is the Three of Swords. Okay. And so, when I see the Three of Swords, I always see, um, and I don't want to. It's gut wrenching pain, and more, and it's a figure. I'll say this: it's figuratively. Excuse me, figuratively, gut wrenching pain. Usually dealing with your heart. It really is, either feeling some type of loneliness, feeling heartbreak. This could be a sign of an end of a relationship, a separation. Um, so, I'm gonna say that, and then I pulled two more cards. I haven't seen what they are yet, and so we can get a better understanding of what this last card is talking about. Okay. So the two cards that I drew were the Tower and the uh, Knight of Cups. Okay, and so I'll talk about the Tower first. So the Tower really talks about found going back down to foundations. This can be moving. This could be a loss of a job. This could be a lot of things, but this is gonna be hard. Hence why it's a little gut wrenching and a little heartache and loneliness and pain. And So I'm going to say that about this card, and I'll keep it up so you can still see it, but then I'm going to bring this card in. This card, to me, what these three cards together are saying that either someone you like or that you have some type of connection with is kind of moving and kind of leaving you, and that's kind of leaving you in a really kind of sad place at the end of this spread, or that you are missing somebody right now, if that makes sense. And so I'm just going to say that about these two. If you have any questions, you can always, email me. Um, Anybody else who has a reading, who'd like a reading, you can always go to my Mystic Mitch Facebook page, which I'll put a link to the bottom, and you can message me there. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Um, I'm going to be trying to do another video of a spread how to, and I'm going to try to do some other stuff too, and other non tarot stuff, and so that you'll get to know me better and my interest in things like that. Anyway, so like I said, I'm Mystic Mitch, and I'll see you later. Bye.